Good morning, my faithful lawyer YouTube subscribers. So I'm sitting here having a cup of coffee in my dining room, and I want to show you all something. This is why I prefer renting. I'm renting this townhouse unit. As you can see, all my living room furniture has had to be removed. Everything's removed out of the living room because the floors are warped. Water has got in under the floors and warped them, causing a huge hump. You can't really see the hump here. I'm walking on it. But if you look very closely, there's a giant, the floors are warped. So they got to come in here, rip out all these hardwood floors, replace this window, possibly this door. You can find out where the water is coming from. If I owned this unit, it would cost me thousands to fix this. But I don't own it, I'm renting. So while they come in here to move my stuff into the garage and do this work, guess what I'm up here doing? Having a cup of coffee. That's right. I don't have to pay for this shit. I'm renting. I love renting. I don't have to fix this shit. They gotta fix it. Or I'll move someplace else. They say it's gonna take about 2 weeks. I don't know why, but it's gonna take 2 weeks for them to come in here and fix this shit and make it all right. Then I can begin doing my Christmas decorations. You can see the floors all black here with all the water. The water is seeping in under the floor, causing massive humps and warping. I don't know where the water was coming in from. They don't know either. Anyway, I still have my table out here in the dining room. Plus it's quiet. I'm still by the pool. My neighbor, she moved. She's gone. Bye. I don't know where she took off to. But I'm still in here enjoying my unit. I love it over here. They're going to replace this window with a new window. Possibly a new door. I don't know if it's a seal. They don't know where the water's coming in from. But they got to come in here and fix it. They got to fix it. And I don't have to pay for it. And it's going to cost thousands. Anyway, I just thought I would share that to you all. This beautiful Sunday morning. I'm ready to shoot a big YouTube video anyway. Yep, there it is, my living room. About to be torn apart. Oh well, I ain't paying for it. Let me go back to doing what I do best. Drinking me a cup of coffee this beautiful Sunday morning. Please subscribe to my new Instagram page. Log in and subscribe, Walter Lee Hampton II. Please subscribe to it as Instagram has removed my last page. Please go subscribe to my new Instagram page, Walter Lee Hampton II. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, September 28th. The year is 2021. Of course, we're still in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic. It's been I was supposed to be getting ready for a bodybuilding show. I don't think I'm gonna make a job. Too much stuff came up, and it ain't gonna be possible for me to do what I wanted to do and have it ready time for November 13th. And like you see, my apartment is under construction right now. They're about to rip out the floors and redo the floors and install some windows and some other shit. That's the good thing about renting. I don't have to be responsible for these repairs. They have to fix this shit, not me. Water seeped in somehow under the subfloor and into the hardwood floors, causing the floors to warp and buckle. And so it was a big hump over the floor. So they had to come in. They're gonna rip out. I don't know when they're gonna do all this shit. They moved my stuff has been in the garage now for a week, and they ain't came in here and did shit yet. So I'm like, okay, what are you supposed to do? I have a new Instagram page. Make sure that you all please sign up for that. Instagram deleted my page because I posted a post by Nicki Minaj she was saying something about the COVID vaccine, and I posted something and they didn't like it, and I didn't take it down, so they took my black ass down. I posted everything else, but that damn COVID, that was the second Instagram page that has been removed disabled in the past year because of me posting about COVID. nothing posting. You all know I'm very much so for the COVID-19 vaccines, but I don't know. I mean, I guess I could fight it somehow or do something. I don't know. But I said I'm just not going to worry myself about that mess. I'm just going to start a new Instagram page and keep it moving. So please make sure you sign up for my Instagram page. I posted at the start of this video. That's my new page. Please come subscribe. I have reached 70,000 subscribers. Finally on YouTube, it took forever to get to 70,000 subscribers. I mean, literally, it was creeping. But today's video was about R. Kelly being found guilty. Now, it was a long time coming in this, and I'm not one to celebrate the fact that an entertainer with some very serious issues that probably go back to that he was born into this world with, an environment that he grew up in. But when you have wealth and you continue to do things that you know aren't right, maybe let's just say he didn't know what he was doing was right. He had to have been surrounded by a lot of folks who really were not interested in his best interest, because if they cared just one thing about this man, R. Kelly, somebody should have been pushing him in the right direction, like, don't do this. But what's done is done, and he's going to prison for quite some time. He may never get out of prison again. Unless he appeals the sentence, unless he appeals and the court finds some reason to, reverse this opinion by the jurors, like Bill Cosby took 3 years before he got out. Stuff happens like that. But R. Kelly and all these people who are in the entertainment community who are being charged and arrested with these types of sexual exploitation against young women, men and women, a little bit of self-control might have went a long way to help his situation. But obviously this man has been battling these demons for a long time, far longer than, like I said, probably born into this foolishness. I didn't follow the trial, so I don't know what all was said. I didn't even know that went to the jury. So the fact that it's the jury, y'all, I'm catching my breath because I've been ripping around up and down these stairs all day long. I got 2 flights of stairs in the damn townhouse. But anyway, R. Kelly made some dumb decisions. When he first went to trial the first time, and he got away with it, you would have thought he would have changed his destructive behavior, but he didn't. He continued down his path. He continued. Like I said, he was surrounded by people who were enabling him to do this stuff. This man had wealth and fame. He didn't have to do any of the stuff that he was doing. Just something that was maybe just off with him. But I'm beginning to see there are a lot of entertainers who fall into this category of sexual abuse to victims and just a lot of nonsense. And it's unfortunate this man is going to pay. He lost his career, be in prison for the rest of his life or a long time, who knows. He's facing other charges in other states. Is sex that damn good that you go to jail for? Good Lord, this is ridiculous. This reminds me of that football player or basketball player who was drugging these girls and was arrested in multiple states. He ended up going to federal prison for, there's so much crazy shit going on, and I don't even know if the situation T.I. and Tiny, if any of that's accurate or not, but who knows? But this seems to be pretty common in the entertainment community, whether sports or whatever, entertainment, rappers, singers, dancers, sexual behavior. The desire to have sex is so great and so
addictive that it destroys these men's lives and women's lives, mainly men. R. Kelly didn't have to do this, y'all. We all know this. R. Kelly could have set his ass down, got married, had kids, and had a wonderful life. But instead, he was running around doing ignorant shit. I don't feel sympathy for him for what he did, because it was destructive. My heart goes to the victims who had to live through this stuff. They were victims, whether you all like it or not. Everybody's going to have their side to believe what they want to believe about this scenario. You know, at the end of the day, R. Kelly is the person who's responsible for his actions that got him where he is right now in that jail. Only he did this to himself. He did this. He can't blame nobody but himself because of his actions. Y'all, I sit up in this townhouse 90% of the time by myself. I don't let nobody come through this door. I've learned that every time I've let people into my home and into my presence and into my house and into my environment, into my world, into my presence, it goes fucking haywire. So the door is closed and it's locked. And it's peaceful here. I don't have to worry about somebody coming and saying, you sexually harassed me, and you did this, and you did that. No, but you're a damn lie because you ain't been around me nowhere. Nobody's getting in here. Nobody. Except for the folks coming to fix this damn floor. They can come on in and fix this damn floor. But people, y'all, this man made some foolish, ignorant decisions. The whole marrying Aaliyah at 15 years of age, and I'm clearly there's with R. Kelly, there's some mental issues here that not being discussed. There's something off with this man, and I just him quite a few of these guys. So I keep my fucking distance. But for somebody to fall from what he fell from and into that jail cell for this, and to be possibly sentenced for years in prison because of uncontrollable sexual desires, human trafficking. You all, I look at these guys here in Atlanta, and I meet guys all the time. I'm in fitness. And I'm learning this is some very deviant individuals within the black community, gay and straight. Their sexual behaviors, I've had people brag me, man, I fucked 1,000 women. I'm like, okay. They couldn't have been, they way younger than me. I fucked 1,000 women. Well, I haven't had 1,000 sexual partners. I don't even think I had 100 sexual partners. I know that ain't the case. 50, I don't know. I have to sit down and really think about it. 1,000? No. No. Sex is good, but it ain't that great that I want to go out and have sex with thousands of people. Or a lot of black folks are thinking with their penis. Black men, that is. And they're making some dumb decisions that are costing them their lives and putting them behind bars for years. Years. I mean, decades. All because of sexual deviant behavior. When I meet these guys and I talk to them and I listen, I should always listen to people. Because they're going to tell you what they're up to. Just listen to them. Just listen. And I've had some relationships before Earl where two guys in particular that I was dating, maybe two, possibly three, were doing some very devious shit behind my back when I was unaware of this. And I look back and say, what was that all about? What was that all about? So I've learned I keep my distance from these niggas. Let them in if you want to. That's on you. R. Kelly is responsible. Everything that took place that put R. Kelly where he is his fault. Nobody else's. Nobody else's. the whole videotaping of sexual encounters with people. Well, why? What's the point? You don't know who you are, that you don't put something like that on video for somebody to use that against you at a later date. You record. Why do you need to record these sexual encounters? What is the purpose of this? What? And if any of you are out there recording your sexual encounters with sexual partners, if somebody gets hold of those tapes and send them someplace, it could be quite disastrous for you. I wouldn't suggest doing that unless you're a porn actor and y'all post the shit on OnlyFans or Fans Only, whatever that shit is called, to pay your rent. But I have no sympathy. I mean, y'all, come on. R. Kelly, it's crazy. It's crazy. I am not surprised that he was found guilty. I saw a pop up on my phone. I said, I knew this was coming. The man was crazy. He had just some serious mental problems and some issues there. And he's going to pay for it with his life behind them bars. I don't know if it's worth it or not. Everybody wanted to be a freak. Black men focus on sex like y'all wouldn't believe it. It's ridiculous. I fucked 1,000 women, Walter. I'm thinking, okay, well, what are you? Is it something to brag about? Is it? A lot of black guys brag about their sexual encounters. Brag about it. Quite a few. You're in the business I am, and you're dealing with men all day from fitness, and these guys look great. And you hear the shit that comes out their mouths, and you let they tell the stuff that they're doing. Sex is to have such a focus on sex from sun up to sundown, every day, all day. I'm gonna fuck this bitch. I'm gonna fuck this nigga. Sex. You can't think nothing else to do with your damn time? Nothing? R. Kelly threw his career away because he chose to chase after sexual addiction and other sexual habits that were not healthy for him. He threw his career away. He threw his life away. Now he sits in prison. He's gonna be there for quite some time to come. R. Kelly ain't the only one. There's a whole lot of R. Kellys running around here, everywhere. We're running around here and running around here. They're everywhere, like roaches. But I'm glad that, as I was saying, R. Kelly will be going to prison for quite some time. And maybe that's where he needs to be. But he can't blame nobody but himself for the decisions he made. Can't blame nobody but himself. But anyway, I'm about to get out of here because I ain't eating no breakfast yet. I'm sitting in the damn chair. I'm hungry. I'm sitting over here in my dining room chair. I need to be cooking in the damn. I'm trying to think what I'm going to cook for breakfast around here. I got some salmon. I'm going to whip up something in there. I bought some rice last night. Sometimes I like rice for breakfast. I get tired of doing grits and oatmeal, cereal grits, so I like to do some rice. I think I'm going to do some rice. How about that brown rice, though? Chew on that mess. I have to cook that shit a long time. But anyway, I'm about to get up. You know, you can also make, if you ever go on brown rice for breakfast, I'd have the raisins too. You can do brown rice with raisins, a little bit of butter and honey. It's really good. You just got to cook the brown rice a little bit so it can be a little bit soft to eat, kind of like a breakfast type cereal. Breakfast, you can add the raisins in there and a little honey. But anyway, today is Tuesday, September 28th, the year is 2021. We are still running from the coronavirus, COVID-19, and people still still got a long way to go with embracing and getting these vaccines. But anyway, I'm going to do another video later on this afternoon. Today is Tuesday, September 28th, the year 2001. I'm out of here, you all, and enjoy the rest of this beautiful Tuesday.